Billionaires buy cars faster than normal people buy groceries. And some of the whips they flex, bro, they look like they were ordered straight from the future. Gold-plated supercars, furry cars, cars with airplane buttons, and in one case, a car that turns into a submarine. And these same billionaires do the dumbest things with them, blowing them up, launching them off cliffs, or letting them sit in garages like expensive paperweights. These are billionaires' most ridiculously expensive cars. And trust me, we're starting strong. Speaking of doing the absolute most for no reason, let's start with someone who takes extra to a whole new level. Kim Kardashian owns every normal celebrity car you can imagine. Cybertruck, Ferraris, Lambos. But then she said, let's get weird. She bought another Urus and wrapped it entirely in fur. Yep, a furry Lambo. Kim didn't just step outside the box. She built a whole new box out of carpet. And what's funny? She's not even the only billionaire doing wild things with cars. Because if Kim is furry curious, Elon Musk is whatever comes after that. With his $1 million, straight out of a movie, James Bond car that literally dives underwater, which he got when a random couple found it in a storage locker, sold it to him, and literally changed their whole life with that $1 million sale. Apart from Elon owning all the Teslas, he also dropped another million for his McLaren F1, which he later crashed. Speaking of people who shouldn't be behind wheels at all, Tiger Woods almost flew his 200K GMC off a cliff at 100 miles per hour. Police said he hit the gas instead of the brake. Bro almost drove himself straight into the afterlife. And honestly, he's lucky. Donald Trump owns a 400K McLaren, a 460K Lambo, and a bunch of Rolls Royces. But he doesn't drive any of them. He rides in a presidential limo that's basically bulletproof, bomb-proof, electricity-proof, and hater-proof. Cost $1.5 million, and even comes with its own private jet. But even this armored tank looks humble compared to what Mark Cuban pulls up in. Mark Cuban, money talks. Cuban's $1.6 million Mercedes Pullman Guard is basically a mobile fortress. And if you think that's wild, wait until you see what LeBron rolls around in. Because he makes Cuban look like he's driving Uber X. LeBron owns Ferraris, Lambos, custom paint jobs, and 2 Spyders, a Ferrari Spider and a $1.4 million Porsche Spider. And after winning a championship, he rewarded himself with a $1.8 million G650. And why don't you also reward yourself with a $1 million car by hitting that subscribe button after this video? Well, you won't exactly get a car, but you'll get to see more exotic cars you didn't know existed, though. But not every billionaire needs that kind of attention. Someone spotted a Lamborghini Huracan with the plate Snap CEO, driving like a menace. People were dragging Evan online. Plot twist? It wasn't even his car. Some troll just slapped the plate on a random Lambo to frame him. And speaking of people who act like they don't spend money, Zuck pretends he's a Honda Fit guy. But behind the scenes, he's driving a $2 million Pagani Huayra, hitting 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. The lizard man himself liked to go fast too. George Lucas, classic car Jedi. Star Wars creator George Lucas collects classics because he's basically ancient himself. He owns a 1974 Ferrari Dino and a legendary Tucker 48, the one with the Cyclops headlight. Only 51 were ever made, and each goes for over $2 million. Kylie's cheapest car is a 300K Rolls-Royce Pink. She also has an orange Urus for $440K. Then came her push present, Travis Scott gifted her a Ferrari LaFerrari worth $1.4 million after she gave birth to Stormy. Her most expensive? A $3 million Bugatti Chiron. Michael Jordan's Porsche inspired the design of the Air Jordan 6s. His collection includes multiple Ferraris and a rare Bugatti Veyron Sang Noir worth $2.2 million. A car that fast should require a signed waiver and a will. And before you ask, Drake doesn't get featured here because he's not a billionaire. Crazy cars? Yes, but that doesn't quite cut it. At least not yet. Rihanna does make the cut though, along with Taylor Swift, of course. Taylor started with a $123K Audi R8, upgraded to a $250K Porsche 911 Turbo, and Rihanna loved her so much, she got a Porsche 997 Turbo too. But Rihanna's monster, the $3.5 million Mercedes SLR McLaren Sterling Moss. No roof, no windshield. Did you know Kanye West once destroyed a $350K Maybach in a music video? Then, his assistant crashed his $500K Aventador. His most expensive? The same $3.5 million Sterling Moss Rihanna owns. Now, this guy owns crazy expensive cars, but vintage style, with his vintage Mercedes 300 SL Goldwing worth $4 million. Inspired by the first German race cars developed right after World War II. That supercar is a symbol of victory. Now, we all know Jeff Bezos, but did we know that he owns a $3 million Ferrari Serio, a $3.4 million Lykan Hypersport, and a $3.5 million Chiron? And then it gets stupid. He bought a Koenigsegg Trevita with a carbon fiber weave woven with 1 million microdiamonds. Only 2 were ever made. That alone is $4.8 million. But his ultimate flex? A $10 million Lamborghini Veneno Roadster. Only a few exist on Earth. As wild as that is, the Saudi Arabia royal family's whip is way more crazy. They've got a gold Range Rover, a gold G-Wagon, and a gold Aventador SVJ worth over $1 million. Even their Rolls-Royce drophead is dipped in gold. And their Bugatti Veyron? Yes, gold too. A normal Veyron is $1.5 million. Their golden one is around $12.5 million. Oil money really is different. Mukesh Ambani, Asia's king of money, doesn't feature that much of exotic cars, so I'll keep his secret and just mention his Ferrari SF90 Stradale that hits 0 to 60 as fast as a Bugatti. But his real flex is his $1.5 million armored Mercedes S680 Guard. When you're worth $100 billion plus, safety comes first. Cristiano Ronaldo owns a Bugatti Veyron worth $2.5 million and a Chiron worth $3.9 million. Basic starter pack for billionaires. But then he bought the insane $13 million Bugatti Centodieci, one of only 10 ever made. And the rumor is he bought the $19 million Bugatti La Voiture Noire, the tribute to a Bugatti from the 1930s that went missing during World War II. The original is worth $100 million if someone ever finds it. But Ronaldo didn't win everything. Messi beats Ronaldo in that field. When a legendary Ferrari Spider Scaglietti went up to auction, Messi and Ronaldo got into a bidding war starting at $20 million. They outbid each other like kids fighting over a Roblox character, until Messi finally took it home for $36 million. Ronaldo lost the World Cup and the Ferrari around the same time. Jay-Z and Beyoncé, the final bosses. Before their craziest purchase, they allegedly bought the gold prom bra used in the Dictator movie for $1.1 million. Jay-Z also owns classics like a 220K Alfa Romeo Spider, a 100K 1957 Corvette C1. And the gifts? Beyoncé gifted him a $2 million Bugatti Grand Sport for his 41st birthday. He also owns a $2.2 million Pagani Zonda. But the crown jewel? The $28 million Rolls-Royce Boattail, the most expensive new car ever made. A car so exclusive, the trunk literally opens into a luxury picnic set with champagne refrigerators. If you managed to reach this far into the video and you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications because the next video is dropping and it's going to be more jaw-dropping than this one.